I think we can all agree that weeding vinyl, especially permanent vinyl, can be tedious and quite difficult at times, especially when you have a lot of negative space and you're trying to remove all of that vinyl and it's sticking and it's just annoying to weed. And so we want to find easy ways to do it. So if you're in Cricut Design Space, you're going to want to manually add a weeding box.
So guys, I want to introduce you to my newest machine. It's my Vevor 14-inch cutter, and it comes with the software Craft.
So when you're in the software and you're going to send it to the cutting machine, you can just click a button and it will automatically create a weeding box. But the best part of it is that they have a speed weeding tool, and that's what we're going to look at today. But before we get into it, welcome back guys. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you're new, I'm Tanya with Yanxa Creations. On this channel, I love to share with you my craft ideas, my experiments, and just me playing around with new tools. I absolutely love working with new tools. So what exactly is speed weeding? When you want to send your design to the cutter, in your setup process, you will have the option to add a weeding box or speed weeding boxes. And so what that does is to put a weeding box around your design, just like you would manually do in Cricut Design Space. But in addition to that, it will strategically place weeding box and cut lines right around your letters and right around your design, so that when you go to weed, you don't have this bundle of vinyl in your hand as you weed. It will let you weed piece by piece, and so you go a lot faster because you're not trying to weed out a mass of vinyl and get your scissors and cutting it away so that it doesn't impact the rest of your design. So it allows you to weed your vinyl very fast. So what I'm going to do now is take you over to my computer to see the software.
Okay, so welcome to Craft. So when you open the window, this is what it's going to look like. So you can see some of their suggested projects, and you can see the last project that you worked on. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut a part of this project to show you exactly how you would set up the weeding box. Then we're going to cut it, and I'm going to show you just how useful that weeding box is, or I should say the speed weed feature. It will open up the project. So when we go to cut, we can put a weeding box around these to make it easier. For the speed weed, I'm not sure. I think it's text only for the speed weed. It did give me an asterisk when I did it for this, um, but it works great. So it will strategically place weeding boxes throughout the text. This icon here allows you to go ahead to send to machine. So this is your cut tool. So this window will pop up. It will show you your cutter. I have the 375. It will show you the maximum width that it can cut. And this is my job name. So right in here, if you have multiple colors, so like on mine, I had the text in black and the shapes in blue. So you can tell it to separate by colors. If you don't, it will cut everything on the same vinyl sheet. So separate by colors. And so you have each of the colors. So if you click on the dark blue, then you will get these shapes. But we're interested only in the text right now. So we're back in the text, and you can add a auto weed box, and that produces this box right around the entire section. So this is like when you get a rectangle and you put it over your text in Cricut Design Space to give you that weeding box. But then there's the auto speed weed, and what that does is that it will give you a box around this particular text right here. And as you can see, you have cut lines right in here. So that will allow you to weed this section, leaving the L behind. And then when you're done, you can come down and weed this section. All right. And then, so it makes it so much faster and easier. Right inside here where you have the text, there's a weeding box around each of them. And again, you have lines. You will have lines that go through. It will not cut your text. It looks that way, but it will not cut your text. All right. So it's just cutting, it's just making cuts in the vinyl around your letters so that you can weed it out really fast without having this bundle of vinyl in your hands all the time. And okay, so sorry about the sunlight. And I did actually load my vinyl already, but it's really easy to load. You load it from the back if you have a full roll. If you have just a sheet of vinyl, you can load it from the front. So you have your pinches right here. So you can open them from the back and just slip your vinyl in and close them down and you're ready to go. All right, so I'm going to go and click on proceed, and the machine will start up and it cuts real fast. Okay, I don't know if you can see all those cut lines. There we are. There you go. Those are all our cut lines to help us to speed weed. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so I think my vinyl had some issue going on why it separated it like that. Right. So usually this part and the entire that piece that we're gonna peel up now comes off in one. Yep, there we go. Okay, usually this entire grid comes off in one. I'm not sure what happened with the vinyl. I see some lines on the vinyl, so perhaps there was an issue with it. All right, so we've taken out the first weeding box. And so now we're just gonna go ahead and grab this one. Yeah, my vinyl had some tear in it. I don't know what's going on. All right, so that is the first part that's gone. So let's pull up the next piece. Okay, so this way you don't have all the vinyl that was here to be bundling in your hands. All right, so you can weed it out in sections. Let's grab this one. And we're weeding it away quickly because we're just weeding away the top now. Then we can grab this piece right here. All right. So you don't have all these pieces bundled up in your hands. This vinyl is really sticky. Again. And that's it. Now we just need to pull out the middle of our letters.
So I just absolutely love this feature. So tell me what you think. Leave me some comments. Tell me if you think this feature makes a difference or it's just as simple to do it without the weeding box or to do it with just the general weeding box that you can create. The other thing is that you don't have to stop to make that weeding box like in Cricut. You just tell it that you want the weeding box or you want the speed weed box and you're good to go. So we're done weeding, and this was just a quick video to tell you about this feature and why I like it. So leave me some comments and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.